in and around you. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another brand new episode of me coming and communicating with you and talking with you and connecting with you. So, pretty much the confidence has grown now for my YouTube. So, welcome to another brand new episode of my YouTube video. So, this was an impromptu video, and this was something that was extremely unplanned because I'm not someone who creates these kind of videos at all. Now, let us know, we know that Valentine's Day is just tomorrow, and that's the reason why I have just planned to create a video on Solo Valentine's Day. But at the same point of time, I am very great at giving advices and points and ideas to Solo Valentine dates to everybody of whoever is single, just like us.
This is a flash in the pan, but we can still have.
So this was without any of my deep research. I just researched a few of the websites and internet to have a little bit of gist of ideas as to what can we do. So the first point is, please start appreciating yourself because of your existence. I know how tiresome life is. I know how risky life is. I know how sometimes shitty life gets. But as one of my good friends just says that everything happens for a reason. It happens for a reason, but at the same point of time, we don't realize that now. But later in life, we definitely know for a fact that everything did happen for a reason. And why did it happen? Most importantly than realizing everything happened for a reason, you will understand that why did it happen and why did it had to happen that way. Yeah? Now, taking yourself out in the Solo Valentine dates, number one is treating yourself with something that you love the most. Even be it a cupcake, be it a Black Forest, be it a sense in which you're deeply connected towards. Second of all is, just in case if you're comfortable, you can volunteer yourself in any of the gatherings or any of the parties or any of the games that's being conducted in and around you, and you can be a part of that as well, and you can let them know your opinion and you can take part in that, and you can participate in those too. And now the third point is, instead of, there's no mandatory that you will have to have a romantic dinner. You must have a couple in order to have a romantic dinner. So just in case if you're wondering that every single time you must have a dinner that is supposed to be romantic enough, kindly stop it then and there, because all you have to think, and all it takes is that you are the love of your life. And before it's too late, I would recommend you to realize it as soon as possible, because the more farther you realize it, the more better you start and the more better you become. Take yourself out on a romantic date. Treat yourself with parotas, rotis, biryanis, roti palak paneer, because these are the only kind of rotations that I have, and one of the most lovable dish that I'd like to have all the time is roti palak paneer and South Indian meals and papad, and the next one is buttermilk, and the next, last but not the least, is going on with some kind of dessert. Now, if you are someone who actually doesn't prefer going out and would like to stay at home once after you come back home, or once after you're done with your work, or even if you're working from home as well, one of the things that you can love doing by staying at home is trying to do baking, cleaning your room and enjoying yourself with a minimal sound of music, and taking yourself out on a date once you're ready, or taking yourself out on a mini date, solo date, and all these terms. And you can clean your room, just as I said, and you can enjoy by reading books and writing a journal. Or next point is, how did your day go, and how was your entire day? Did it go as planned, or something brilliant happened today, or you met somebody? And the next one is, I just have last three to let you know. So the last three is a very, very very, 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 very interesting one, but at the same point of time, it's very expensive. It's not that you will have to do this, but it's just my suggestion and advice, just in case if you would like to receive and take. So you can take yourself out on a spa day, or a body hair spa, or a body spa, or you can go take yourself out on a mini date of, taking yourself out, of trying laser treatment, of all these kind of things. If you're someone who is into that space, and you can try even DIY spa day also, because one of the things that I've observed is being if you're alone, and if you're spending Valentine's Day solo, or if you're spending Valentine's Day with yourself, is taking all these things itself come into the picture. Taking yourself out on a date, going out with friends, calling them, just spending Valentine's Day just with friends also. And the third thing is, taking yourself out in body spas and experiencing all the new things. Now, the last but not the least, is if you're someone who loves going outside and taking yourself out on dinner dates or lunch dates, you can have the option of going and trying a new restaurant as well. Because one of the things that I've observed is, the more you start going outside and the more you start exploring new things, is when you'll get to know different set of you'll get to experience different things, and you'll get to know what are the kind of restaurants that are available, and what are the kind of restaurants that are there on this earth as per your taste, and which one do you prefer, what is your favorite dish, and what is it that you would like to recommend to your friends also, just in case if you will be going outside tomorrow with your friends. You can just easily find out and think of a restaurant's name, and you can take them there, and you can save the time there itself. So when it comes to time consumption and thinking of restaurants and ordering, trust me, it is very, very difficult. So yes, folks, these were the kind of solo Valentine date ideas, and as per my experience and my research, these are the only things that I can say, because I do not have anything else apart from these. So I hope it helps you, even though not tomorrow, even in the future as well, just in case if this video pops up on your feed or page. Yeah, and one last point is, do not always tell yourself that I do not like myself and I do not love myself. If you do not love yourself, then nobody else will, and nobody else will come and pat on our shoulder and tell us that you have to start loving yourself, and you have to do that, and you have to do this. Do not let anybody tell you as to what you're supposed to do and what you're not supposed to do. Do not give anybody that chance as well. And last but not the least is, reading a book on Valentine's Day is also considered as a solo Valentine date, and is also considered to be one of the most beautiful hobby that could be spent on that particular day. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next video. Until then, take care. Love ya. Thank you so much.